All right. What is technical difficulties? All right, there we go. But what is up, everyone? I apologize for the blaring music. Gotta wait till we get into the settings here. Music so far is very reminiscent of the first game, which wasn't bad. I'm typically not a huge fan of like music typically associated with like space. I don't know how to really describe it, but yeah, like usually stories told in space always have that same kind of sound, and it's never been one of my favorites. But it's not bad. I'm excited though. I never did beat Outer Worlds 1. Cuz I got it pretty close to when it first came out. And I thought it was okay, but I didn't really get too invested into it. And then I think like last year sometime I really sunk my teeth into it. And I really did enjoy it. I never did beat it, but I did put quite a few hours into it. There's some things I would definitely change about it, because I think a big draw of these games are like the unique weapons and stuff, and I felt like Outer Worlds 1 had very limited weaponry, and it was all very similar. Okay. A small percentage of people may experience a seizure when exposed to light. Yes. Probably like right here. Motion blur. Look at it here. River with the 65 months. I appreciate you, sir. I hope you are having a great night. I was about to say, where's the volume button? Get that shit down to about 70. Music down to 6. We'll do that. Voices will keep 85. What the hell? Just got done with a big Halloween event. The boys are exhausted. That's good. I'm glad they sounds like they had fun. That sounds like so that's good. No. 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 I mean, what color besides white is good for subtitles? I just don't feel like there's... is that a good option? It has definitely been a fun day, especially after finishing Act 1 of Expedition 33. Oh my god, it's so... Dude, I was so like, man, I wanted Tom to play just a little bit more. But I didn't want it to be too obvious. That's a pretty good color. I'm gonna keep that one. I'm gonna preemptively turn that shit down to like 9. Let's see, reticles, all that's fine. I'm assuming I can't adjust my settings yet, so right. You have unsaved. Yes. Keep.
Welcome to the Outer Worlds 2. Any similarities to real-world dystopian corporate-branded hellscapes are purely coincidental. I'm the Moon Man. You might know me from such business entities as Spacer's Choice or its parent company, Universal Defense Logistics. Yeah, I'm kind of a big deal. But I won't bore you with how I became the galaxy's most beloved and recognizable spokesmoon. You're here to choose options from a menu. Well, have I got menu options for you?
Commander, we've been hit by one of those space anomalies.
Buddy?
And the piloting system is down.
Buddy?
The astrogator's gears are shot!
Get a hold of yourself. You're an Earth Directorate agent.
Affirmative, Commander. What are the orders?
Brace for impact.
Unable to brace for impact.
Is it the end for Commander Zane and Buddy? Tune in next week to find out.
Next time.
From one side of the galaxy to the next, the Earth Directorate is on your side.
I'm doing my
Against
part.
corrupt corporations, tyrannical governments, or corrupt corporations in league with tyrannical governments. The Earth Directorate is here to fight for the rights of all colonists. So remember, if you or your neighbor's government has turned tyrannical or sold themselves out to greedy corporate interests, just commandeer a skip drone and send the Earth Directorate an SOS, and we will respond immediately.
Please allow 6 months to 10 years, depending on your proximity to the nearest Earth Directorate base and any unforeseen encounters.
All right, here we go. The most important thing to do. Oh, you can have prosthetics? That's sick. This is a fine. What? Oh man, do I want prosthetics? It's kind of sick. We'll just do the 2 arms. Put a little detail. Ah, purple eyes. We gotta do the purple eyes. $26 is a good option. What? There's a. Who's that? Yu Yu Hakusho. I'm thinking of Yu Yu Hakusho. That one fucking dude from Yu Yu Hakusho. Hold on. What the hell's his name? that fucking guy. This fuck. Ugh. No, you son of a bitch, get back here. No, stop. Just like, look at that. Look at that. It's identical. Kuwabara, yeah. That's funny. Yeah, we'll do that. Probably 8. Yeah. God, I need to rewatch Yu Yu Hakusho. God, I was a kid when I watched it. Guess this is more of what I got right now. Oh, I wish I could make the bottom longer. Oh shit. Is it only face tattoos? Man. I want to deck my characters out in fucking tattoos. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sick of these games only having face tattoos. Like, I want my dude to be decked out. I'm not a fan of face tattoos. We need more tattoo options in gaming. Just saying. It's funny to rewatch now because it feels tropey, but that's because it was the trope setter. Dude, that's 100% factual. Am I Hisoka? Speaking of tattoos, I love Luna's tats, and yeah, dude, they're pretty sick. All right, let's look at our background. You never cared for the Earth Directorate, and they never cared for you. So much so that they decided it would be best for you to spend much, if not all, of the rest of your life behind bars. However, desperate times call for desperate measures, so you accepted a deal to work for them to clear your record, or escape where they weren't looking. The Gambler. The grand plan. Ha! You know the universe is run by blind luck and chaos, even if you've been riding the winning edge of that chaos for most of your life. Unfortunately, that winning streak came to an end when you lost a bet with an agent who was trying to convince you to utilize your penchant for bucking the odds in the service of the Earth Directorate. Lawbringer. After experiencing a youth of hardships and corporate malfeasance, you join the Earth Directorate, devoting your life to bringing order to colonies in the throes of chaos. You are a champion of the people, whether they want one or not. The law is not to be trifled with, and neither are you. You are a prominent voice in your field until your penchant for full contact archaeology and your colleagues' jealousy at your success rate for retrieving artifacts long thought to be lost costs you both your tenure and position. Fortunately, your talent for dealing with the more unsavory elements of artifact trafficking will serve you well in the Earth Directorate. Renegade. You may have lived a life that skirted the laws of any colony you found yourself operating in, but that's what you were paid for, and definitely not a reason for your unsatisfied previous employers to hunt you down, is it? Joining the Earth Directorate seemed like a great way to solve the problem your work history may have caused. In a rustabout. You're not quite sure what happened. You simply wanted to find a job that used your particular set of skills, which would be none. Yet one accidental death of a well-known villain later, you're now known as a gunslinging Earth Directorate agent not to be trifled with. You often find yourself wondering if this Earth Directorate has any good cashier openings. Definitely don't want to play that. I'm thinking Renegade. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Renegade. Traits. Run. So you can select one or two. Ah, okay. So if you can select one and get away with it, but if you select two, then you get a negative, which is interesting. I like that. I do remember liking melee weapons in the first one. Lucky sounds pretty cool. This isn't. I think I like witty a lot too. I think I fit that. Anyway, I think I'm witty. Innovative sounds pretty cool. I don't know how good crafting ammo and stuff will be. So yeah, I could take abrasive and it just not even be a negative, right? Whoa! Retro, what's up, buddy? What's up, buddy? I appreciate you. The raid with 20 viewers. Well, for those of you who don't know me, I am Paladin Games. I'm a multi-streamer. Stream a lot of multiplayer games with friends, solo games like Outer Worlds here. But yeah, a whole lot of games. Yo, what's up, man? Happy Thursday, dude. Yes. What's up, Desert Fox? I appreciate y'all. You know, we just started. We're character creating, trying to think of what to do here. I'm picking traits. So when you pick 2 traits, you can select one and just move on. But if you select 2, you have to take a negative. And with this trait here, it says you can never decrease below neutral with any faction. And then I think I'm pairing it with this skill and then take the negative abrasive. Now looking at abrasive, it says others have a hard time accepting you into their communities. But if I can never drop below neutral, I feel like it's a net gain. I think I'm going to do that. Oh, Tech, I really appreciate you, buddy. That was really nice of you. I really want to get into these someday. Just so many. Dude, the backlog is insane. Like, I'm still playing Borderlands 4. Like, I want to go back to Monster Hunter Wilds. But it's like, now I have Borderlands 4. And, like, I just recently beat the first playthrough. But I haven't even got to max level yet. And then now I've got Outer Worlds 2. And it's like, man, I'm never going to catch up. Let's see. Select 3. Backlog is real. I feel that. Yeah. It's just so hard. There's been so many good games coming out that it is just hard to keep up with it. I'm debating whether I want to do a melee playthrough or not. Probably not for the first playthrough. I want to try all the guns. So I get speech and I get damage from it. It's kind of nice. I'm going to do guns first. This gives me damage resistance engine, so I'm going to take engineering. Or do I want explosives? I never really tried explosives in these kind of games. Nah, I'm gonna do engineering. And I'll do lockpicking. Into name. Paladin. Sounds good to me. Normal. We ain't doing nothing crazy.
Commander, I know we're rarely of the same mind where tactics are concerned, but you're the best agent we've got for, let's say, our unofficial missions. And few are as unofficial as this one. Your destination, the Arcadian
Officially
system,
unofficial.
is the source of all skip drive manufacturing. However, they also fall outside our legal jurisdiction, a fact which no doubt makes this mission all the more intriguing to you. We have recently discovered that the drives are somehow responsible for the
Dan, I'll be
dangerous
listening
rift
in, but gonna
anomalies,
work on some
the
post-stream
tears
clips and
in the
food.
fabric
You're
of
awesome and
space
appreciated.
itself.
Thanks for being in the
Without
cozy
skip
spot for us
drives,
to hang.
interstellar travel
Totally,
is
I
impossible.
appreciate the raid.
I'll
I
not
appreciate
waste
the
either of
kind
our
words.
time
I hope you
reviewing
have a
how the
great
end of
night,
civilization would affect
and I
your
hope you get some
personal
good clips
prospects.
and some good
Your
food.
mission is to rendezvous with DeVries, our forward agent, and assist her in retrieving the information needed to determine exactly how the skip drives cause the rift anomalies. But be advised, if you or any member of your team are captured, you will be on your own. There will be no rescue. We cannot afford for this to turn into an intergalactic incident. Agent DeVries will be contacting you shortly to coordinate your plan of action.
I know you'll always do what serves you best. In fact, I'm counting on just that. May the law and your unerring sense of self-preservation guide you and your team.
Ooh, okay. I turned the sensitivity too low. I thought I was smart. Why? Oh, I'll look into that later. I don't know why it's on 1080. And why it won't let me change it. What was I doing? Oh, my mouse sensitivity. Just a smidge lower. Hold on. We're almost there. There we go.
Commander, hey, got a moment? Hi, Agent Pascal told me to bring you your new model tactical time dilation device. They say these newfangled ones cause no, that ain't right. 10.25% less brain damage than the old ones.
Nice.
Yeah, impressive, huh? Way it seems to make everything move slower still feels a little weird to me, but they tell me I'll get used to it. They say the way it works is like, well, you know how parts of your brain can become damaged if you're in suspended animation too long? It kind of does the same thing.
They simulate brain
no,
damage?
They don't simulate it. It's the real McCoy. The lab coats swear it's perfectly safe. Science is amazing, ain't it? Listen to me, rambling on. So, well, anyway, here you go. Look, Commander, truth be told, I asked to deliver it to you. I was just hoping to get a moment to ask you for a pointer or two, you know, on how to be a great agent like yourself. Because, well, you're a legend. And the other agents, well, let's just say they disagree on just how I should go about it.
I'm the real McCoy, huh? What are they telling you?
Pascal likes to joke around, but I think she's being sincere when she says it's all about looking out for the people who can't defend themselves. Sandoval says he's got no time for weakness. He says we gotta save people because they're too stupid to save themselves, and that we have righteousness on our side. And Jepson, well, you know him, he don't talk much. So, what do you think?
Never forget this is just a job. No one's ever going to be looking out for you
Not
but
looking
you.
to be contrary or nothing, Commander, but that runs counter to everything we're taught at the Academy. I'll give it some thought. Anyway, thanks for giving me the time of day. Most superiors wouldn't. Oh, I almost plumb forgot to tell you. It's near time for Agent DeVries to establish contact. She's like you, Top tier, one of the Earth Directorate's best. I know you'll like her. Anyway, we ought to be getting down to the main room and open up the channel.
Let's go. Thanks for bringing me the TTT device.
Calls should come through at the console.
I'm not gonna look around at everything because surely there's nothing for me to grab this early on.
Commander, your credentials are required to open the channel with Agent DeVries. Yours are currently located in your cabin.
Don't worry, you're not the only one who needs their gray matter rewired after hibernating our way through skip space, Commander.
The beard. Oh shit. Guess there is stuff for me to loot. Alright, no. Don't distract yourselves. Just go on. There's not gonna be that much shit to look at.
Commander, considering the danger and consequence of the mission we're about to undertake, I hope you'll forgive the lack of pleasantries. Arcadia is ruled by a dictatorship that calls itself the Protectorate. They are beyond secretive. However, it is their inability to even imagine that someone could infiltrate their system that has given us an advantage. One I've found a way to exploit spectacularly. As unbelievable as it may sound, once you make your way to my location in the Skip Labs, we will be liberating an unsealed Skip core.
I paid a guy to open a sealed one for me once. They had to scrape them off the
And you know what I'm
walls.
speaking of. But the whole story about the explosive seals being necessary to complete the circuit so they'll function? Well, it's a lie. The seals are just there to conceal the inner workings of the drive so no one else can duplicate them. Examining an unsealed one will be invaluable in helping our lab coats figure out how they cause the rifts. But you'll first need to make your way to the station proper from the landing pad.
What kind of resistance can we expect
Hopefully
upon
none.
landing?
Our mission's timing is fortuitous. Most of the sector's security was reassigned to the far side of the station in preparation for the imminent visit of their sovereign's family. They decommissioned several landing pads, including ours, to give them fewer points of entry to guard, giving us fewer chances to be intercepted. You'll just need to reroute power to open the door to the sector once you've landed.
Anything else?
Once you gain access to the sector, you'll need to shut down their communications to keep them from alerting anyone to our presence. Then, you'll need to handle their combat mechs. I've managed
Understood.
to leave caches of tools and intel for you throughout the sector. I'd take advantage of all of them, were I you. This may sound simple, but I cannot stress this enough. Do not underestimate the danger we face.
Come on, Agent. Haven't you heard? We're the best and brightest. We infiltrate corrupt governments before breakfast most days.
Do you think this is some kind of joke? The Protectorate are the worst of the worst and will not hesitate to string you up if you're caught, if you're lucky. They think nothing of regularly chemically lobotomizing their own subjects for even the slightest error. Your life isn't the only one at risk here.
Let's all calm down, Agent Pascal meant no disrespect.
Don't tell me to calm down. You know what I've sacrificed? What I'm prepared to sacrifice still? I've spent the better part of a year laying the groundwork for this mission. I don't need a team led by some self-serving raconteur who plays fast and loose with the rules whenever it suits them, fouling it up.
can promise you no one on my team will be fouling up this mission.
We shall see. But since you are the commanding officer here, I've no choice but to give you the benefit of the doubt. I'll not let my personal feelings affect the mission. I need to go now. My absence will be noticed soon. Once you land, I'll patch in over comms and guide you through the sector.
Augustine! I mean, Agent DeVries. I just wanted to say we're all looking forward to working with you.
Who? Niles? Is that you? Law, what are you doing here? It's been so long.
I'm an agent. First assignment. Suppose I look a mite different now. Less grease. Oh, and no more smelling like fuel neither. Most days. Can't wait to see you once this is over, Agent. And good luck.
Same to you, Abara. DeVries out.
Navigator's warmed up in the cockpit, Commander. Whenever you're ready to fly us in.
This guy's sick.
Ready
Look
to
at
move
him.
out, Commander.
Wade's a boss. He's my favorite, and you're not. Onwards. I'm excited. So very excited.
And there was much rejoicing.
Thanks for the follow, Tim. I appreciate you, man.
As its basest elements, the dirt on which it is built, which is each and every...
Commander, Abara and I will secure the building down here, while you're upstairs restoring power to the door.
The machine that keeps us productive. I may be your sovereign, the protector of Arcadia.
Very much appreciated, my good sir. I need a mag pick. Damn. I was trying to be stealthy on that one. How was this game? Well, I'm just now getting into the gameplay. I was just through all dialogue, so this is the first time I've got boots on ground. But so far, it's very pretty. Totally rating basic. Tryhard, what's up, man? Bro doesn't even have mag picks. Nah, bro. What's up,
And there was much rejoicing.
Thanks for the follow, Basic. Hey, so hey, we're 200 followers. We just surpassed 200 followers thanks to you guys. Much appreciated. I've been holding on to being like just a couple follows away from 200 for like 6 months. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you.
The electrical system misfired somehow. Security has been triggered. This needs to be dealt with quickly.
Expiring without permission. Please note that shooting at this unit is unsanctioned.
Commander, we finished our sweep. I'd wager we could use the intercom to call for help, Commander. Must be a guard around here somewhere who can shut the mechs down. Screen's broken, so should be nothing to pass yourself off as one of their own.
I also found a vent around the corner might get us inside in a less conspicuous manner than strolling through the front gate.
That's such a weight lifted off my shoulders now. I've been teetering at like 198 for months, and I've just been like, man, I wish I could hit 200. Let's see. Found a badge could be helpful. Just intercom. I don't have a way.
Oh, I came prepared, Commander.
Hell
Here's
yeah.
everything you'll need.
GG's on 200. Thank you. Thank you, Goodness. I don't know if I was supposed to say salty there, but
Waste no time reducing those next to scrap metal, eh, Commander?
true to the renegade background. Are you liking Outer Worlds 2? The first game was good, but I didn't think it was worth full price with how short it was in the end. Yeah, the first one was definitely like good. I never even ended up beating it, but I did have fun playing it. This one so far, I've only had boots on ground for about 10-ish minutes, and those fights with the robot was the first little bit of combat. So I don't really have much to say on it currently. But so far so good. Visually it looks really great. And so far the movement seems pretty good.
More fluid than I'd originally planned for. We've got to change our approach. Split the team to handle comms and security concurrently.
The bunny hopping Outer Worlds 2 meta. I'm digging the lighting and the shooting there. Look pretty smooth. Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, so far the visuals are really great. And right now it's only at 1080, which I don't, for some reason my computer's stuck at, and I don't feel like figuring out
consistently on edge. Wasn't
why.
just me.
I mean, yeah, even at 1080 it looks really good.
Everyone knows fluid's about the best you can hope for. Well, sitting here jawing ain't gonna accomplish much. Looks to be central dispatch on the right with security.
I kind of like how they
taking, Commander?
have been doing these like action cutscene like dialogues. I hope that stays consistent throughout the game, because I know sometimes games will show it heavy like at first, and then that's like only just to draw you in. It's not like actually throughout the entire game. I'll take security comps. I'm good at sticking to the shadows. I'll go, yeah,
Kinda
face them
figured
head
that'd
on.
be your choice. Shoot a couple for me, will you? Ibarra and I'll take security ops, then meet you at the skip labs. We'll stay well out of trouble, won't we, Cadet?
That's right. I'm taking your words to heart, Commander. Not aiming to play hero. Just here to get the job done.
Right. Well, then, notwithstanding Ibarra's enthusiasm here, or DeVries' concerns over fluidity, I'm fairly certain we've got this under control. Rest easy, Commander.
Agent Pascal, ma'am, I've been cogitating on how best to gain entry in the security ops. You know, nice and quiet like.
Oh, you gonna school me on some of that newfangled academy
We got
training
combat
of yours?
rolling.
So long as it don't result in
combat
us being
sliding, yeah.
unceremoniously shot, suppose I could hear you out.
Okay, so yeah, we got VATS.
Shot's certainly part of it.
All right, hold on. I need to change. I need key bindings. I need to have my crouch. Get that out of here. Gadget, next throwable. 6. No.
Surely you don't think it's anything untoward. The surprise appraisal of our confidence seems more likely.
Oh, shit.
Caution, arc welding in progress. Unit shall report any individual careless enough to be burned by flying sparks.
All right. Been driving, just got home. Welcome home. So far, the game's got a lot of movement for being like a Fallout style game, and I kind of really dig it. I feel like the combat in this is going to be a lot of fun. Good feeling. That felt good. That feels nice.
Jepson and I are in position above the sector, Commander. Path's been cleared. Only encountered one guard. He's been dealt with. You should have seen it. It wasn't pretty.
We've done right just in the name of the Earth Directorate. Right, Sandoval?
I wouldn't stand too close to the airlock when we're back on the ship, Pascal.
Why? Is there something wrong with the airlock?
Explosion imminent! Advance!
Where's the first guy? Okay. Yeah, so far I'm loving the speed of which the game is played. Feels really nice. I'll either BRB or talk to you later, going to get my boys ready for bed. Good luck, sir, and Godspeed.
You need to sabotage the transformer to disable the failsafes. This will allow you to open the door and proceed. I left the manual in the locker to your right in case you need it. Good. Now that that's done, did I forget to mention the alarm? Just ignore it and get to the manual override in the control room as soon as you can.
So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
For itself, that transformer was built to withstand anything. Unless... I mean, no. No, of course we have nothing to be concerned about.
What's that dude's gun?
And the bedrock upon which our system is built. But even I can't succeed alone. So be diligent. And remember, failure will be met with severe consequences.
Through his breaking for cover.
Call of Duty play style. Came in this way.
We're encountering more opposition over here than Debris said we should. Nothing too serious, but any distraction you can provide would be helpful to them.
You are the cog in the machine that... Productive. I am the sovereign, the protector of Arcadia, and the bedrock of...
Comms are down. This is going better than I expected. The nearby elevator will take you out to the rendezvous point. I'll see you and your team soon if you skip last.
Going down.
Give us a minute. Something's not right.
Uh-oh. Don't mind me, just gonna get just a little wasted. Found $300 laying around. Hello. Yes, on my prosthetic arm. That really healed a lot. On that nice prosthetic arm.
Whoa. Hold on. What's this doing here?
What's that?
Uh-oh.
An explosion? Abara, Pascal, do you copy? Niles, say something.
What the fuck just happened? I see smoke.
Hold on, there's other places for me to look at. Hey, yo, bro.
Commander, what do I do?
I think you're missing an arm.
And then... Oh, I think Pascal's hurt. I called out to her, but...
There is a 90% chance Agent Pascal is trapped under rubble. 87% chance she is mortally wounded beyond help. 85% chance she's deceased.
I don't understand. Everything went bad so fast. But we can't stay here. The mission. We've got to complete the mission.
Hey, man, you need a hand. I can pickpocket him. That's crazy shit. Your new mission is to walk off that flesh wound. Now you need to get back to the ship.
Damn straight, Commander. I wasn't sure about what you told me back on the ship, but I see now you're right. I gotta look out for myself. Sorry, Pascal. I hope you make it. You too, Commander.
Issuing urgent reminder. Time is of the essence. Please continue on to the Skip Labs to complete the mission. This unit will assist Agent Ibarra in his endeavors. Per Earth Directorate guidelines, an incapacitated agent's equipment is available for team use. Agent Ibarra's rifle is now yours, Commander. Using it may improve your odds of survival.
Commander, guards are closing in on your location. Agent DeVries, we need an updated tactical report. We've got agents down.
Makes no sense. There were no hostiles in the immediate area. No logical cause for that explosion. There's nothing more we can do for them.
Surely there's a way I can take the helmet off. No, fuck it. We're keeping that shit on.
Doesn't change our mission. We have no choice but to keep pushing forward.
Looking out here looking like goddamn RoboCop. So it says she's just trapped under rubble. Is there like nothing we can even try to do? No, hey guys, what's up?
Disruptive influence minimizing exposure. Destroys resilience.
Hero.
The turret is non-functioning.
Beneficent guidance! The sovereign provides, system abides.
Missed some loot. Couldn't have that. Now could we? Oh. Never mind.
What in the void was going on out there? Did you think shooting up the place was a good idea right now? After what happened to Niles? You need to stop the tomfoolery, take the lift behind you, and get to me as soon as you can. It is imperative we retrieve this unsealed core and escape this station.
Enemies that see or hear you will build awareness. Avoid walking directly in front of an enemy's line of sight or approaching too quickly to avoid getting detected. Crouching bolt makes it significantly harder for an enemy to see your footsteps. Sneak still decreases the rate the enemies can spot you. Look for various perks. You know, for most of my life, I would always delve into, like, stealth builds in these games. The typical, like, stealth archer and Skyrim build, whatever. The last, I'd say, like, 2 years or so, I've been, like, especially on first playthroughs, like, trying to do something different and, like, not rely on stealth as much. And I gotta say, it's been kind of nice. Not playing so slow.
Commander, be on your guard. I'm picking up increased security activity in your area. They'll be at your location at any moment.
It is not our place to question. Refilling my weapon. Taking cover. Maintaining propel explosive. Ammunition depleted.
I thought those things were explosives.
Something's wrong. We can't get into the skip lab, and DeVries isn't responding to our comms. In other words, we're trapped out here. So don't count on us for backup. We'll be busy keeping ourselves alive. Don't worry about us. Just get to
They better
DeVries
not
and
kill
liberate
off
that
Wade.
core so we can get out of here.
Wade's the homie.
Hand bomb delivery!
Nah, I gotta say that no scope headshot there was kind of sick. Okay.
Protect Arcadia! Miracle shall turn the tide. A vital cog. Seeking shelter.
Oh lordy, he coming.
Boy, damn it! Can't you get anything right? You were supposed to be dead already. I shouldn't have depended on your unwillingness to play by anyone's rules but your own, working to my advantage. Oh, an infuriating miscalculation on my part, but one that will soon be rectified.
I hope whoever you're working with paid you well to betray us and the Earth Directorate.
You think I'd betray you, or the Earth Directorate, or my principles for a handful of bits? There is no betrayal here, though it is understandable someone like you would see it thus. No. The explanation is far more simple. The Grand Plan mandates this abomination of an experiment must die. And you along with it.
Convenient how someone else is always the one being sacrificed in these
Your
scenarios.
righteousness is as unamusing as it is misplaced. I have no expectation to live through this either.
And Niles is just collateral damage. He thought you were his friend.
I was fond of him too. Saving him would have been preferable were I given the choice. But the plan cares not for our wants. I couldn't risk the delicate balance of the predictions. The mathematical computations involved are very specific.
You're going to kill us both because of math? That's somehow more upsetting than your betrayal.
That's the spirit. Embrace your place in the Grand Plan with humor. Maybe I misjudged you after all. Farewell, Commander.
These cutscenes are kind of sick.
The Sovereign's family has been killed by a naturally occurring rift anomaly. High priority alert to all Earth Directorate agents. Contact with Earth has been low.
Identified ships on the edge of Arcadia.
It's no longer just a spacer's choice, it's Auntie's choice. Greater value for your bid.
Arcadian citizens, we've come to deliver you from oppression.
Title card. Title screen means you won, right? GG. Hey, I'm an elite gamer. My any percent Outer Worlds 2 speedrun.
After for almost 10 years. No one usually has since someone left in suspended animation that long.
Explosive cell death may result from extended periods of suspended animation. Death occurs quickly as the human body rapidly liquefies.
Exactly. And it would be my fault it happens. I never should have stopped looking. I can't face the commander right now. Not like this. I'll be in the cockpit.
Welcome back to consciousness, Commander. Please accept your back pay for the previous mission. It has been prorated according to the mission's failure and your unapproved 3,468-day sabbatical.
I've been in suspended animation for almost 10 years. That's not okay, Val.
This unit is not programmed to judge the activities of off-duty agents. Revival protocols mandate a physical and cognitive test to confirm mission readiness. This is to ensure no unexpected changes have occurred regarding your abilities, Commander.
No need.
Acknowledged. Your refusal has been noted in your permanent record, and an automatic grade assigned to your cognitive functions. An event summary will now be provided to improve your situational awareness, Commander. If you feel yourself beginning to liquefy at any point, please notify this unit immediately.
I'm ready. Give me the briefing,
Following
Val.
an aggressive merger between Anti-Cleo's and Spacer's Choice, the new corporate entity known as Auntie's Choice invaded Arcadia. Auntie's Choice claims they are following market demands and liberating Arcadia through the power of capitalism. Many have died. Unfortunately, their invasion fleet also exacerbated the rift anomaly created by Agent DeVries' sabotage of Horizon Point. This means no ship can enter or leave the colony. The rift also remains a threat to the colony. Current estimations suggest the rift will destroy Arcadia in the next 10 years. Give or take 7 to 8 years.
Seems bad.
Correct. At some point in the next decade, the rift will result in the complete annihilation of all life in Arcadia. But currently, It is a low to medium priority concern. Agent Ibarra has expressed far more confusion and alarm about Agent DeVries' latest actions.
DeVries is alive?
Agent DeVries did indeed survive Horizon Point. This was confirmed when she brought down the old Earth Directorate surveillance satellite earlier this month. The satellite had been gathering information since before your mission. When it fell, it signaled agents across the colony, leading to the discovery of you and Agent DeVries. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent DeVries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the astrogator to allow the incognito to travel to your location.
Rebuild the astrogator. Is that even possible?
It is inadvisable. However, Agent Ibarra has had many years to teach himself new skills, though he has not shown the same aptitude in soap making, hydroponics, or cooking. This unit has also observed a marked improvement in Agent Ibarra's hygiene regiment since the satellite was brought down. He is shaving again, and routinely changes his clothing. Final update. Due to the deaths of every other squad member, Agent Ibarra is now a full agent. He is currently in the cockpit. Please extend your congratulations when you see him.
Level 2. I'm gonna do some explosive. There we go. Alright, perks. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do a trophy hunter.
years and I still can't get my head around what Augustine did. Sacrificing her whole team. And for what? What did our blood pay for?
Niles?
Oh, Commander. Thought you were Val. Glad to see you up and ambling about. And not, human stew.
This is definitely the better outcome.
You know, when
I
I first
agree.
learned some of the escape pods made it away from the station, I'd hoped. I mean, I did search for you, Commander. Just as soon as I was able.
Don't beat yourself up. Don't beat yourself up about it. I'm sure you
Might
did
be
the
you're
best you
giving me
could.
more grace than I deserve, but either way, thank you. So then, I gather Val's described our state of affairs?
Confirmed. The commander has received a full briefing on the following topics: the invasion of Arcadia, the Rift, and Agent DeVries' survival.
DeVries. Would have been better if she joined the dead. I figured she'd done just that until I got the alert that she brought down the Earth Directorate satellite. If she's of a mind to, she could use the information on that thing to destabilize the Rift and destroy Arcadia. She was one of us, Commander. It's our responsibility to stop her.
Fine by me. I've got a bullet I'm saving
Acts
just for
of
her.
unprovoked violence are not sanctioned by the Earth Directorate except on occasions of premeditative self-defense.
Premeditative self-defense. Sure, self-defense.
She's going to
call it
ground
that.
now. But as part of her original undercover mission, DeVries was inserted at the Vox Relay Station on Paradise Island. She then followed protocol, established a safe room there. Wager that's where we'll find clues as to her present plans and whereabouts.
And we'll be one step closer to making
From
her
your
pay.
lips written into law. Just to be clear, I'm not saying we strolling up to the Vox station and knock nicely. The Vox is highly restricted and heavily defended. It'd be a death sentence. We might ought to explore the island first, find out what we can. The satellite alert pinged DeVries' tracker in a town, name of Fairfield. Wasn't nowhere clear as yours, so we need to poke around a bit. Doubt she's there now, but it seems a better place to start than assaulting a protectorate communications hub.
To paradise.
Records indicate that lockboxes, such as the two housed in this dispenser, were originally part of a failed smuggling operation. Special lockbox keys are needed to open them. After discovering the first lockbox, Agent Ibarra installed this dispenser to house additional lockboxes, which may be located throughout the colony. Unfortunately, due to a jam, the dispenser is currently inoperable. Agent Ibarra deprioritized its repair in order to focus on rescuing you, Commander. Tampering may result in damage to the container's contents. Theorizing. Extracting the contents from the first lockbox may disencumber the dispenser, allowing it to return to normal operations. This unit has an advanced decryption key that can open the first lockbox, Commander. Agent Ibarra updated this unit's security protocols following an incident of minor exposure. This unit is currently forbidden from unlocking containers, safes, and bathrooms in use. Helpful addendum. Scans also indicate an Anti's Choice dematerializer within the first lockbox, which you may find useful in the discreet disposal of bodies, Commander.
Cysty pigs are good at disappearing bodies too.
Cysty pigs, while omnivorous, are not typically raised on a diet of human remains. An alternate means of body disposal is recommended. Additionally, the second lockbox's contents may contain parts to upgrade your Valerie unit. Upgrades are recommended to improve your experience of Valerie.
Any idea where I can find more of these special keys?
Agent Ibarra theorizes that some keys may be obtainable from vendors, but the majority are likely scattered around the colony. Please be on the lookout for any additional lockboxes, which may be stored here for your convenience.
And we're off. Yeah. Woo.
See that thing in the sky there? That'll be the Vox relay.
Vox stations serve as key communication hubs for the Protectorate. Unauthorized visitors are likely to be shot or hanged on sight.
That's why we're headed to Fairfield first. Less chance of us getting shot while picking up debris trail.
Correction. The sign seems to be functioning nominally.
Can't say the same for the trooper.
Oh, shit. Put this on. Let me keep the RoboCop ass helmet on. Where'd the extra holster go? I'm so confused. Oh, I think that's an armor mod. Okay. It's like you don't have to invest skill points into it. You can just mod your clothing to get the extra gun slots. Interesting. Companion abilities.
Ready to waste it on your command.
This movement's kind of insane. Bunny hopping.
Whoa there, go-getter. Welcome to Fairfield, now under the new and improved management of Auntie's Choice. I'd usually ask if you were affiliated with the previous regime, but you lack the bewildered gaze of a Yeseng protectorate subject. Even so, going to have to ask you to identify yourself. Still a war on and all.
I'm a soldier, same as you. Another steadfast comrade in arms.
Ah, yes. All us troopers share a unique bond, don't we? A certain camaraderie. For we are all but tools of war. Eh? Something like that? Look, I appreciate your attempt at playing excessively familiar with me to get inside, but it don't really matter. End of the day, we let most anybody in. Bottom line's all we care about is our bottom line. That'll be all. Unless you got any questions before you're on your way.
Looking for a trader who goes by DeVries. Any idea where I might
As
find
I've
her?
never heard of her, can't say I can. Seems like Minister Milverstreet knows everybody, though. Probably ask him. Anything else?
Does it normally get shot at by auto mechanicals on the way to town, or are we just special?
Away from the landing pad? Had a convoy out that way. They're overdue. See any sign of them?
Found evidence of a battle. Didn't look too good. If anyone made it, I didn't see.
Damnation. I had a friend on that detail. He always carried this, keepsake. You didn't happen to find it, did you?
Didn't find anything like that, I'm afraid. Not much in the habit of plundering
Well,
corpses.
never too late to start. Plunder's plunder, Auntie always says. Them Protectorate drones been a serious menace of late. Heard Trooper Faulkner shot a few. You find a way to put a stop to them, there's a bounty for it.
How might someone accept said bounty?
Bounty terminal's out next to the jail, across from the bar. Just down the lane here a spell. You get to Town Hall, you passed it.
I'll admit I'm not particularly clear about what Auntie's Choice
What?
is.
You been in hibernation or something? We're here to bring the free market's liberation to the people of Arcadia. And Arcadia's bounty to the rest of the galaxy, of course.
Is there anywhere I can buy a gun or a drink or some meds?
We got everything. One of them, at least. Clinic's over there on your left. Watering hole's a bit down on the right. Market's a straight shot down the lane.
Let's be on our way then.
Before I forget, I have standing orders to send all newcomers to Minister Milverstreet. He's in the town hall. That'd be the one with the giant hologram on it. Can't miss it. Once again, welcome to Fairfield, the official new home of free trade and self-reliance on Eden.
It's not your choice, it's Spacer's choice.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Don't mean to sound unsociable, but you might not want to stand so close. The bleeding ain't contagious, but it ain't slowed much neither. I hate to bleed all over you. Wouldn't mind conversating a bit, though. Anything to take my mind off the pain. Oh, it stings.
Hey Val, anything you can do to help our friend
This
out here?
unit is not permitted to operate within corporate-owned medical facilities without said corporation's consent. Non-legally binding reassurances, however, may be offered.
Reassurances, you say? Like what?
Deploying reassurance. Do not worry. You will be fine.
I guess that's something. Look at me, drawing comfort from a drone after being attacked by one. Funny world, ain't it?
That's a lot of blood. Ah, that's a lot of blood. What happened?
I was on sentry duty, bravely surveying our perimeter for threats, when a Protectorate drone attacked out of nowhere. Third time in as many days. I returned fire like it was a cereal. Bang, bang, bang! Pew, pew, pew! Oh, not excessively, of course. Don't want Auntie taking that extra ammunition out of my paycheck. Again, it was all going fine until the damn thing blasts me while I'm reloading. Mighty uncourteous, you ask me.
Drones aren't usually known for their
I prefer
manners.
if they were. Like with little butler hats, programmed to say pip pip and the like. Wouldn't be cost effective, but it would be adorable. Anyway, Trooper Faulkner happened upon the scene just then and dispatched the drone before it could finish me off. No idea where these drones are coming from, but Faulkner's been having a time of it lately. Be nice if someone helped out, but Carr's hands are tied. Lack of resources, I guess? As for the rest of these fine folk, they were attacked by Protectorate while defending the forward operating base. Imagine the base is probably hurting for warm bodies just now.
What's this about a forward operating
Only
base?
one of the most lucrative posts a soldier could be assigned to. Hazard pay through the roof. The FOB's our main line of defense. The only thing stopping the Protectorate from sending their legions over that bridge of theirs and attacking us here in Fairfield. The man in charge, Commander Torres, is a legend. Rumor has it his troopers are relentless, fighting through wounds that would kill most. What I wouldn't give to join his outfit.
Sounds like a quick way to distinguish yourself. Why don't you
Now,
volunteer?
there's an idea might be worth considering. They do say the quickest way to a promotion is by climbing over other bodies. It's all a moot point till I can get this arm of mine mended. Poor Doc Barnes is working himself to the bone trying to take care of us, but he's only one man. I suppose it could be worse. At least Command's not throwing us at that relay station. Can't imagine the casualties he'd be dealing with then, given all its defenses.
Mind if I take a look at your arm more
I don't
closely?
know. You some kind of doctor type?
If it makes you feel better, we can pretend the answer's
I hate to
yes.
stifle your curiosity, but I'm not looking to become an exhibit. Don't sweat it, none. Auntie's Choice advocates for self-reliability anyway. Can't go around expecting other people to solve my problems for me, right?
That's right. You gotta pull yourself up by your bootstraps.
Milver Street's gonna love you. Anyway, thanks for stopping to chat. The other troopers here ain't exactly chatty types. Maybe on account of the blood loss?
I must ask you to hold still.
My liver ain't the lily kind. Tell it to me straight, Doc.
The bullet shattered your tibia and all but demolished your gastrocnemius muscle. Due to the risk of infection, I have to abscise your leg. There is good news, however. I recently enrolled in a course on advanced amputation techniques, so I'll be seeing a positive return on my investment sooner than expected.
Came to lose a leg, but it'd be worse to lose.
Excuse me, I'm in the middle of a private consultation.
Say, how sore are my pockets gonna be after all this, Doc? Don't suppose there's a discount for only taking a portion of the leg?
I'm not running a charity. If you desire full treatment, you'll pay full cost. If that's a problem, seek compensation from your commanding officer.
What if the trooper can't afford the cost of treatment and isn't recompensated?
Well then, she should have thought about that before getting shot.
This is a mighty big decision, Doc. Can I have a moment to noodle on it?
I don't encourage delays, but very well. It'll take a few minutes for me to warm up the saw anyway.
Fairfield's a big town. Are you its only doctor?
At the moment, yes. It's only medical doctor. We also have Dr. Tinsley, but let's just say she's in a different discipline altogether. I'm on my own then, more or less. In case it isn't apparent, I'm having what might be called a day. A whole platoon of soldiers decided to get themselves all shot up defending the forward operating base. And then there's Erickson. Something happened with a drone. I don't know. You'd be better off speaking with him about it.
I spoke with Erickson. He indicated you could use some help.
Oh, good lad. But he's mistaken. It's not more hands I need, but resources. Short of you skipping back in time and ordering the coagulant I need, I doubt anything can be done to accelerate the timetable for treating these soldiers.
Can't you make the coagulant yourself? There's a chem set right over there.
I am a doctor, not a magician. I cannot manufacture coagulant from the aether, neither do I possess the special training to improvise with what supplies I have on hand. Now, was there anything else?
TNT, Auntie's choice here, but do you get many Protector coming in?
Some. Most still tout the all-healing nature of Protectorate medicine. But despite that, they're surprisingly amenable to accepting treatment.
They ain't grown up with the right to dissent. Probably wouldn't even occur to them to turn down poison if you told them to take it.
Good thing I don't prescribe poison then. Normally. In truth, I expected more resistance given the sudden transition. But I'm not one to complain of a headache I don't have.
Talk to you later. Buddy's depressed.
Keep your petty skepticism. I'll pay my tab in no time. You'll see.
Swear, I almost had it this time. Everything all lined up. Easy mark, guaranteed moneymaker, favorable terms. Practically the recipe for success. Look like you've had your share of troubles. Ever had the perfect opportunity just slip through your fingers?
My last mission left a rift in space and cast me floating adrift in the void for a decade.
So you can understand my situation then. I had just the thing to get me a fast-track promotion to lower middle management. Now you seem like someone who knows a good deal and wouldn't be adverse to helping me out.
And just what is it you need help with?
It's like this. I agreed to meet with a business associate to finalize a deal, but the location got set for Spire Grove. Problem is, you been outside of Fairfield?
The funicular to Spire Grove broke recently, so I got no way to get up there. I'd break my neck scaling that cliff for sure. There's a long way around, but it's not for me. Why, the path there might be lousy with raptidons for all I know. It wasn't before, but mayhap they were just lulling me into a false sense of complacency so they can strike.
You were saying something about the Spire Grove. What's that?
While exploring facilities to the north, my partner unearthed a heretofore unexploited advanced Protectorate technology. Couldn't or wouldn't go into details, but he promised every household would want one, that it'd revolutionize the daily life of Auntie's Choice citizens.
Sounds like a jerk. How'd you rope him
Pitched
in?
him the dumbest deal I could think of. Told him I'd trade him my entire tossball card collection for schematics or a prototype. Said sure. Complete rube. Didn't even ask about condition. My Kelvin Tran rookie card isn't even ultra fine. Got a piece of nicotine chewing gum stuck to it.
You're in quite a bind. We could probably work something out. Work out some solution.
Opportunistically leveraging difficult predicaments. That's the Auntie's choice way. I have a few bits I can offer you. Not much, but if it turns out a roaring success like it ought to, and I get a fat promotion, I promise I'll see you're taken care of later.
Well, okay then.
Splendid. Go parlay with Jackson Plum up at Spire Grove. It's some kind of agricultural harvesting encampment southwest of here, near a mess of them rocky spires. He'll provide the agreed-upon schematics.
You've been light on details about what these schematics are for.
Truth is, haven't the slightest. You know the Protectorate have all the most advanced technology, though. Probably something straight out of an Aetherwave serial. Edible spacesuits, N-ray specs, matter translocation. It could be anything. If Jackson's all fired up about it, it'll be beyond comprehension, I'm sure.
And where's Spire Grove exactly?
Broke down funicular is due west of here. Dexterous looking so-and-so like yourself could probably scarp her up it in a jiffy. From there, it's just up the hill a smidge. So close, but so far away. At least for me, anyhow.
Alright, I'll
All
be
right,
on my
then.
way.
Don't let me keep you.
Cream for it.
Might I have a word, Commander?
You want a word?
I know I've been pushing to find DeVries, so this might seem a bit of a left turn. Avoid it. I'm just gonna ask. Got an old friend here on the island. The doctor who patched me up after Horizon Point. Ex-Protectorate, a good man. Tracked on the Westport a short time ago, but never got up the nerve to visit. Reckon we could drop by and pay him a visit. Brief one, of course.
Wouldn't mind meeting this friend of
Not
yours.
sure he'd still consider me such, but that's part and parcel of the reason I want to see him. I had some bad years on my own. Now with you here being part of a team, this might sound a mite soppy, but I feel like I could be a proper agent again. That starts with writing accounts. This friend of mine, Zebulon Tran, I let him down. And I've been chewing on that live wire for a while. Too long.
No good comes from dredging up the past. Now, what happened between
After I
you two?
recovered from Horizon Point, Zeb and I ran together for a spell, doing what we could to help folks in difficult spots. Fighting Protectorate tyranny in small ways. Too small for Zeb, as it turned out. He was unhappy before I showed up, and after, well, all my Directorate talk fired him up even more. I had my orders. I was to stay low. Couldn't let the Protectorate catch wind of an Earth Directorate agent in its midst. But Zeb, he kept pushing to take more extreme action.
Nothing wrong with that. The Protectorate is a dictatorship. It should be destroyed.
I agree. But the problem with burning down the system is finding ways out for all the innocent folk trapped inside it. That wasn't the goal anyway. Just helping out where we could. We worked hard, but the Protectorate's arbiters and sentinels worked harder. Often than not, our help only made targets of the folks whose lives we were trying to improve. Didn't matter what we did. Arcadia was still caught under the Protectorate's boot.
Folk need to learn how to make it on their own. Support only weakens
Figure you
them.
say as much, but I'll admit, after 10 years in this colony, it's getting harder to argue an opposing view. Anyway, things weren't good. Zeb and I couldn't find the rhythm we had before. We were arguing every day. Eventually, cutting ties just seemed for the best. Clean like. Only later I learned Zeb hadn't given up the struggle like I assumed he would. He got to stay in mental refreshment for his trouble. That's the last I heard of him, till recent.
Be straight with me, Niles. What are you hoping to get out of seeing
If it
him?
weren't for Zeb, I'd be in the ground. It's a debt I never properly repaid. Plus, I don't relish his last memory of me being a vanishing act. I owe him better. And since finding you, well, a lot feels possible now that didn't before.
No time like the present to make up for past mistakes. Let's go see
Much
your
appreciated,
friend.
Commander. Promise, I won't be making a habit of pulling skeletons out of my closet. Westport's on the east side of the island. I tracked Zeb to somewhere on its outskirts, but never got up the nerve to visit before now. We ought to start there.
All right. Well, that's where we're going to call it tonight. So, yeah, just a good little 2-hour little bit there. Definitely excited to play more of it. The gunplay actually seems like a lot of fun. I really like how there's actually quite a bit of movement to it and everything. Very different than this style of game usually has. The dialogue seems pretty alright. They're not ham-fisting in fucking shit humor as much as the first game did. But yeah, I appreciate any and all of you for hanging out with me tonight. Tech, very much appreciate the raid earlier. Basic and Tim and Gidnan, I appreciate you all for being in that raid and following the channel. Appreciate you all greatly. River, thank you for that resub earlier as well. We will see you guys tomorrow with Caitlin and I streaming together. We haven't decided fully on what game we're playing yet, but Caitlin and I will be streaming together tomorrow. And yeah, other than that, we'll be back on this at least by Sunday. We'll be playing this Sunday morning. We might have a stream on Saturday, but we'll have to play around. Or no. Well, maybe. Yeah, I think Saturday morning I'll have some time to play, so we'll probably pick this up and play that some more. So, yep, expect to see me again tomorrow. But yep, once again, appreciate you all, and I will see you then. Peace out.